24 hours left for the Qatar Open Grand Finale, and I wasn't prepared at all. A few days ago, I had cold and fever and had absolutely no time to get ready. If I went on stage, I would surely lose. People would laugh at me. I really did not want to go. Somehow, mustering up some courage, I went and told my mom that I really did not want to participate. I expected my mom to flare up on hearing this. But surprisingly, she just kept quiet and did not say anything. Gavidi of the day, fellow Gavidians, Toastmasters, and yes, a very good evening to you all.
Good evening.
That evening, I was sitting quietly on the sofa while my dad put a YouTube video on the TV. It was a video showing the 400-meter sprint happening at the Barcelona Olympics in 1992. I didn't know what was happening, but I watched the race from the corner of my eye. The focus was on the athlete in the 5th lane, Reuben. He was one of the favorites to win the race. Soon, everyone was ready and in position. And the gun was fired and the race was on. Reuben had a good start. But about 150 meters into the race, he felt a searing pain. He had torn his hamstring and fell to the ground. As he grimaced in pain, holding his hamstring, the medics came running towards him with a stretcher to take him away. But he was not willing to give up. That evening, his dream had ended, but his race had not. So despite all the pain, he stood up. And with all the determination he could muster, he started limping. The crowd was stunned at what was happening and watched in silence. In the midst of all this commotion, a man broke through the security and came running towards Reuben. It was his father. He came and supported him on his shoulder and said, "Son, you don't have to do this." "Yes, I have to," replied a tearful Reuben. "Well then, we are going to finish this together. And together, we continue." Just before the finish line, his father let go of him to let him to finish the race. As Reuben crossed the finishing line, the crowd of 65,000 plus was cheering and they were on their feet and gave him a standing ovation. What a way to finish the race. This act by Reuben was put on video which proclaimed, "Force is measured in kilograms. Speed is measured in seconds. Courage? You can't measure courage." That day, my parents had taught me a very valuable lesson. Sitting next to me, my dad said, "Reuben, everything you do in life is like running a race. Everyone starts the race. Most people also run the race. But it is only the true champions, despite all odds, go ahead and finish the race." I understood why my parents had put up this video. This race was not over. I said to myself, I am going to finish even if I have to limp to the finishing line. I picked up the script for my speech and started practicing. A few minutes later, my mom came in and said, "Reuben, you don't have to do this alone. We are there to help you." That evening, with the help of my mom and dad, I managed to prepare myself for the finals. Then came the day, the grand finale. My name was called, and I went up to the stage and started to deliver my speech. A few minutes into my speech, I fumbled. The prop that I was supposed to pull out of my jacket got stuck. What do? That's when I remembered my dad's words. It is only the true champions, despite all odds, go ahead and finish the race. So I did not stop. I went ahead and finished my speech. Ladies and gentlemen, everything you do in life, the resolutions you take, the promises you make, the endeavors you undertake, all are like running a race. Everyone starts the race. Most people also run the race. But it is only the true champions, despite all odds, go ahead and finish the race. Yes, my dear friends, it takes a lot of courage, and it takes heart. But you have to finish the race you start. Over to you.